All right, I'm with Matt Knickerbocker, the first selectman of the town of Bethel. I just want to get your opinions on what happened here at this finance committee. It seems that you want to bond the roads for $8 million. That didn't seem to happen today. It seemed that this is going back towards your branch of government. So give me your opinion on what just happened today.
I think it's an unnecessary delay tactic, and as I've said all along, the reason that I want to bond the entire amount is to take advantage of historic low interest rates, historic low prices for doing road construction, and to lock in this project so that the voters of this town, the citizens of this town, will have decent roads to drive on. Now the fact is, the town has put off roads for so many years that we now find ourselves in this position where we have to actually borrow money to get them caught up in a hurry. If we don't do it this way, then they're simply not going to be done. They're going to stay in a state of extreme disrepair, and the town is handling a lot more claims for damages for cars. Now the problem, I think the big mistake that this board is making is, in their short-sighted approach to this, is that if we bond $2 million this year to get started in the spring, and I will take that and do the best we can with it. That will get us by for 1 year. Now we have people who are happy that their roads are done. Now we have to go to a second vote in year 2. And let's say that we get another approval. Now we've done half the roads. Now half the people are happy. Do we expect them to keep voting? We're forcing people to vote over and over and over. It's inefficient. We could lose the advantage of the interest rates. We could lose the advantage of the pricing. There's nowhere for this project to go but to be more expensive if we do it any other way than to do one shot, $8.5 million, spread it out over 4 years and get the thing done. If all I can get is $2 million, I'll go with it. But in my opinion, this becomes a campaign issue for next year.
And let me just get this straight. If you're asking for $2 million now, isn't it basically the same as your $8 million, because you're doing $8 million
Yes.
over 4 years, so it's basically $2 million anyway.
Yes. Yes.
And another argument I heard that I don't quite understand is that they're saying, let's see what's going on with the ECS funding and the state funding. If I'm correct, you won't really know what's going on with the ECS or the budget until sometime after April 15th, when the state gets their money from the income taxes. So we're talking about sometime in May.
Sometime in May. 1 year we didn't know about ECS and special ed reimbursement until the day of the town meeting to approve the budget. So they're not going to know anything more in January than they know today. That's just a fact.
All right, and one last thing. I heard from a lot of people in the audience. A lot of the public said, "Just let us have our say so in the vote."
Yes.
Do you feel the same way? You feel that the people should just have a say if we want to spend the $8 million in this? Let us have our say, yes and no, have an up or down vote in this matter.
I absolutely do. And Mr. Gallagher has made the point that they're not a quote pass-through board. Well, if the requesting agency, in this case the Board of Selectmen, has done its homework and showed multiple financing scenarios that are in the town's favor, then there's no reason for them to not pass it through to the public. We've done our homework. I've heard nothing tonight but speculation. They've done no planning. They've done no analysis. I haven't heard any numbers, like is ECS going to go down? If so, by how much? Is the grand list going to go down? Is it going to go up? This is just clipping newspaper articles and saying, my goodness, the world is in terrible shape. But that's not an analysis in my point of view.
Well, thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Al.
Thank you.